Despite there being no efforts to change names of cities in Indiana, a bill that would make that process harder is now making its way through the State House. This comes as more sports teams move away from using Native American names and mascots. WRTV's Cornelius Hawker spoke with the author of this bill and a local group that says there's no need for it.
Honestly, it sounds like a comment or, some kind of weird reply from the comment section of your local news came to life.
That was Carolina Castellano-Santana's first reaction when she heard about Senate Bill 130, which would make it harder to change the name of Indianapolis, initially brought up because of the conversation around sports teams ditching their offensive names and mascots.
As someone who is on the front lines working with the Native community of Indiana, this has not been brought up by anyone in our community that these names need to change.
But in our conversation, Senator Jack Sandlin told me he looked into this because his constituents were asking him about it.
I was contacted over the summer with some questions from people that asked me because there's a lot of discussion about renaming a lot of different things, including some cities.
Senator Sandlin says Senate Bill 130 is to protect the many people and businesses that would be impacted if a name change was to ever happen.
The investments the city's made to attract conventions and businesses and just even within the state. I mean, Indianapolis is a destination for a lot of other communities in Indiana. So I think that providing what I think is a good protection to preserve the name of Indianapolis.
Carolina, however, isn't buying that explanation.
It's often hard for a lot of people to comprehend racism that is more casual, racism that has, a politer face.
Senator Sandlin denies racism played any role in this bill.
I'm not a racist. I don't think I've ever had anybody call me a racist. And quite frankly, that's a little bit offensive.
Working for you, Cornelius Hawker, WRTV.
Under Senate Bill 130, a group would need enough signatures on a petition for a name change, and then residents would be able to vote on a referendum. The bill passed in the Senate 36-11 and is now heading to the House for consideration. As for sports teams, the Indianapolis Indians launched over a summer a committee to look into the possibility of changing the team's name. They've been known as the Indians since 1902.